Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 20 of the UIM Progress series. On the last episodes, we finished making preparations to train Slayer by getting our Dragon Defender and our Black Mask. This week is going to be much the same. I'm still planning on getting 65 Slayer and the Divine Rune Pouch as my long-term goals. In addition to that, I want to start working on some of my other skills I've been neglecting, such as Hunter and Herblore. And I think it's time to start making preparations for finishing off the quest cape. We only have a few really bad quests to go, such as Sins of the Father and Desert Treasure 2. Anyway, I can't wait to get started. Let's get into it. Starting off doing a little bit of Gauntlet for crystal shards. I have a crystal key here that I want to make into an enhanced crystal key, so should take a few Gauntlet runs. 44 KC. And that gives us enough crystal shards. Alright, let's see what we get from the Elven Crystal chest. I don't know what to do with that. I'm not really expecting to get Dragonstone armor, but I kind of want to try. I figured I'd use that Dragonstone to make a Ring of Wealth because I can't really think of anything better to put in the ring slot for now. And there we go. Here's hoping we get a shield left half before too long. And there's the end of a Fire Giant's task that we got honestly a few episodes ago. I think in like episode 15 or something. Alright, first Slayer task in like a month. Let's see what we get. You know what? This is why I can't save up points. That's more like it. Got a couple of Brimstone keys to turn in. Honestly, a Dragon Hoss that would be kind of sick for TOA. And rubies, that would have been awesome when we were doing the Dig Site Medallion. "77 hit points. I swear these levels always sneak up on you. Nice! I made the Ring of Wealth for just this reason. There's our shield left half. I think we can do the Ardougne diary now. Awesome. "77 range. 61 Slayer. Ooh, Dagannoth. A nice chill AFK task in the Catacombs. Back at the Gauntlet for more crystal shards. "83 magic in the Gauntlet. Nice, an elite clue. I wonder if we can do this. Okay, it's in Weiss. That'll require making friends with my arm, which I've been meaning to do for a while, because it gives you a disease-free herb patch. Gonna give the Elven Crystal chest another chance. And I figure before I do anything else, I should go ahead and make the Dragon Square Shield for the Ardougne diary. It's a little sad to see my cash stack disappear again, but we're gonna have to do this anyway, so might as well do it now. And of course the Square Shield has to be smithed on this anvil way out here in the middle of nowhere, West Ardougne. Task complete. Nice. Such a classic item that's just dripping with old school nostalgia, man. I love it. It is kind of a shame that Defenders made shields obsolete, because there's some pretty cool looking shields in the game. We are starting Cold War, which is a prerequisite quest for making friends with my arm. It's a pretty short one. I love how derpy you move in the penguin suit. The one little easy combat encounter of the quest. I feel like they had some pretty big ambitions with this quest, but I don't think it leads anywhere, even in RS3. I'm not really sure about that though. But there's Cold War complete. We can now start making friends with my arm. Making friends with my arm started. Okay, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but I've never really been a fan of this part of the quest. Actually, since I have a boater, I think I'm going to make the stash unit using the Dragon Square Shield. I just want to free up that inventory spot before I do the fighting in this quest. I'll need to get a split bark body, which I think I'm going to go to Shades of Vorten and try to make. Medium casket from chopping trees for Shades. Holy blessing, not bad. I did some of the shade grind on mobile, so that's why I have 3 fine cloth right now. Gonna try my gold locks and see what I get. I don't have the woodcutting level for redwood logs, so I'm not gonna bother with the shades around here, so for the most part I'm gonna do silver keys. Yes, that's it. Okay, I hope I don't have to come back here for a while. I do not enjoy this content. Getting some bark in this spot where my hardcore died. I was actually obsessed with split bark when I was in middle school, but it wasn't available in free-to-play, so it kind of just had to stay as an obsession. Man, that is so nostalgic. I came all the way out here without looking up what you need to build a master stash unit, so I forgot the gold leaf. Nice. Okay, now I can build the stash unit. It's going to be nice not to have to worry about this step in the future, because that's 2 kind of annoying items to get. It's obligatory to try to alch the wise old man's coffin when you do this quest. And time for the fights. It gives you a warning that you'll lose everything on death, but according to the UIM Discord, that info is outdated, so should be alright. I don't understand why you can't teleport, but it is possible to escape if the fight's not going well, which I'll end up doing between the phases. And this is my first time doing this without a blowpipe, so we'll see how it goes. And that wasn't too bad. I definitely want to refresh my inventory before the mother fight. All I have to do here is get a bucket and put it on the Fire of Domination, then I'm going to leave and get some more food and refresh my prayer. Cool, let's get out of here. Hopefully this is enough food to get us through. It should be alright. Wow, that's such a nothing little fight if you have a blowpipe, but that's kind of challenging with the rune crossbow, but it was pretty fun. I have to admit, their little dance is kind of cute, how it's just them following each other. And there's making friends with my arm complete. That's a really good quest, actually. Not only do you get a disease-free herb patch, but you get to make a fire outside of God Wars that prevents your stats from draining. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on mining all of the salt I'll need. That took a few days, actually, but I have everything I need to build the Portal Nexus teleports, as well as the fires around the world. So, let's go get started. So, first off, we're gonna put the Weiss and Troll Stronghold teleports in the Portal Nexus. This is gonna be pretty huge for when we start doing herb runs more consistently. Although I think I need the Fremennik Hard Diary to use the Troll Stronghold one, at least to get it to go right on the roof. And there's the Fire of Nourishment built. Hopefully my stats don't drain to the point where I can't build this fire. I hope I don't need a super restore or something. Nice, that's gonna be massive for when we start doing God Wars. And now we can do Mole without a light source. There's the Lumbridge Swamp Cave built. I'm kind of curious, does this light the area where you get to Dorgish Khan? Yeah, apparently that would have been just too convenient. I'm gonna go ahead and make this fire too, although hopefully I won't have to come back here for a while. If I come back here, it's either because I got it as a Slayer task, and it's not a great task, or because I've lost my black mask in the wild or something. Dude, just let me in, come on. There we go. And finally, we're building the fire in the Mortenmire Swamp, which stops the rotting food effect from ghasts. I think. Alright, time to see if we can actually do the clue we did the quest for. Hello again, Seer Colestep. Goodbye, clue. Okay, actually, hear me out. I have the Dagannoth task. I might as well try to kill some Supreme on task. I've kind of wanted to try Supreme only, using another account to hold aggro from the other two. Let's do it. Okay, I'm here with my alt, and I'm gonna go send him in to hold aggro from Prime and Rex. Alright, that took a few tries, but I've got Prime and Rex on my main, and he's standing in the corner. And let's see, if I attack Supreme... Oh, nope, 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 I don't like that. I guess I gotta try to aggro Prime when he's... Get up the ladder. I gotta try to aggro Prime when he's further away from the ladder. Okay, I got him in a good spot. I think when I pick up my loot, Prime's gonna aggro back onto me, but we'll deal with that when we get there. I'll just pre-range when I pick up my stuff. That took quite a while, actually. My attack level's not really high enough for this, I don't think, but no 1kc circle. Let's see, I think Prime's going to it. Yep, knew it. So I'm just going to run up the ladder between kills. I might as well stay while I have supplies, so I might do like 4 or 5 kills. And I think it's pretty important for me to attack Supreme as soon as he spawns so he doesn't walk over to where the other two are. 2kc for the hard clue. So Prime's attacking my main, but he's looking at me. I don't really like that. $69 defense. Pretty cool place to get a level. And that gives us 90 combat. 5kc. And I think this is going to have to be my last kill. I'm just kind of running low on supplies, and these kills are taking over a minute apiece, which is definitely not ideal. I should come back for a Berserker Ring and a Dragon Axe at some point, but I don't really feel like doing that today, so I'm just going to drop this clue and finish the task at the Little Dagannoth in the Catacombs. Oh man, I thought I picked up the Spine Chaps. They're pretty useless, but I was going to put them in the POH. Oh yeah, I never actually checked to see if that hard clue was completable. And have I done Land of the Goblins? Yeah, I think I've done the quest, but I haven't done the quest that comes after it for the free prayer XP. Well, this is where this clue ends. I have 3 Gothic Kite Shields, but I've gotten 0 Heraldic Shields, or Helms for that matter. Obligatory turn the clue into Watson, as if I could even do another Master Clue at this point. And I guess that does it for the Elite Clue as well. Oh neat, a totem piece. I think I actually am going to try to build the totem, since I can store the Arc Light in a Master Stash unit now. 70 defense, we can now wear Barrow's armor. Although I'm told that's not something you really mess with much on a UIM, so I would, in a normal Ironman, I'd be going for my tank legs right now, but I think I'm just going to stay with Rune for a while. This step requires a Rune Warhammer, and I don't know a better way to get that than Lizardman Shamans. I was in mobile, so no clip, but yeah, my first or second Lizardman Shaman kill. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. It's a 1 out of 32 drop from them. I think when I go for the Warhammer, I'm going to end up safe spotting them in the canyon, using an alt. I hate this step. This is where my hardcore died from going to AFK. Hard casket, anything good? That is such bait. Red D'hide body G. $62 Slayer. Do we unlock anything cool at that level? I like this update that you can go through the skill guides without interrupting actions. Oh, that's worms. Nice. And another casket coming in. Do we get anything good? It's just the Guthix Blessing. Oh, that level snuck up on me, but there's level 71 Strength. I missed Bloodveld tasks so much. I'm glad I'm finally getting them. Nice, Dark Totem Middle. I hope it doesn't take us too long to get the third piece, but we have 2 Ancient Shards, so we're 1 away from being able to do the Arclight. Got a Wildy Step on this hard clue. I think I'm just going to hoof it. Always check for back-to-back Wildy Steps before you rebag. Juicy Alkables. Nice. 63 Slayer. Just 2 more levels until Dust Devils. 66 Prayer. Definitely wasn't expecting a Hunter level off of that Impling, but there's 71. That's our first level since Song of the Elves. Well, our first task since getting the Slayer level for Worms, and we get a Worms task. I think I'm gonna do it. They drop some pretty decent money. The Dragon Sword would be pretty alright for TOA as well. I figured since I had the Palm Seeds on me, I would do a few of the diary steps that require planting and checking on one. Figured I'd finish off the already hard diary though, so I have to recharge some Dragonstone jewelry, and I'm not sure which ones I can recharge here. Apparently I need to make a combat bracelet. I have a Dragonstone in my looting bag, so before I death pile to get it out, I figured I'd do a few more steps. Here's stealing from the most useful chest in the game. I thought I was done with all the house moving and redecorating steps, but apparently I need to move my house to Yanil. I'll have to move it right back to Prif after this. Task complete. Okay, so I actually went with a skills necklace so that I could teleport to the farming guild. Red salamander caught. I love how goofy these guys look. I know I always say that, but look how cute he is. I need to smith a mithril plate body somewhere near Ardougne, so just to be safe, I'm going to go back to the same anvil I used for the square shield. I think there's a bunch of anvils that'll suffice. And that was our last task for the already hard diary. It's going to be quite a while before we have the requirements for the Elite Diary. Alright, 2 pints. I will be taking my Artie Cape 3 now. Neat, I can now hold 84 coin pouches while pickpocketing. Obviously that lamp goes straight onto Herblore. 78 range, safe spotting worms. So, my apologies, I got the Dragon Harpoon, but I was unmobile. No clip, but I really wasn't expecting to get it so soon, so... Checking a palm tree in Ledia for the Western Provinces Diary. And checking a palm tree in Brimhaven for the Karamja Diary. 78 hit points. That puts us at 91 combat. I'm trying to save points for the Slayer Helm, but the game's not making it easy on me with tasks like this. Hard casket from worms. Ooh, bracers. Armadillo bracers. That's not super useful. I think I'm going to put that in the POH, and I'm not going to be able to get it out for quite a while. But it's really cool that we have 2 pieces of God D'hide and 21 hard clues. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere I would use these before I had a full set. Top would have been better, obviously, but, you know, we'll take it. And on that note, that's where I'm going to call it an episode. I have to say, I really like when a clue scroll gives me an incentive to do a quest that I've been putting off. We are wrapping this video up at 1721 total level, with only 12 quests to go for the quest cape. My goals are still 65 Slayer for Dust Devils, Slayer Helm, and the Divine Rune Pouch from TOA. I'm kind of debating right now whether I should send 0 invocation runs or 50 for that slight chance at the Fang, although I know it's a really minuscule chance at the 50. All that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.